Kapwa, a Filipino value that encompasses togetherness and unity, a bridge between the gaps that makes us different, and a celebration of collaboration. My name is Castro. You might know me as the guy that makes horse noises, the guy that brought out a football to Heaven Week, and your current EVP. But I'm more than that. I'm the guy that has gone beyond the call of duty and has consistently get shit done. I know none of you came here to see a specific person, but you came because you believe in a better Troy 5. You want to see how we, as a family, can improve ourselves so that the next wave of kids can have the resources we didn't and accomplish the things that we could. My goal as president is to facilitate that feeling of kapwa. I want to use our platform to connect back to the Philippines, and I want to bring our organization together through a culture of openness and acceptance. We're on this journey now, but let me tell you how I got here. I was born in the Philippines and I moved here when I was young. Not here exactly, but kind of everywhere. From Hi-Fi to K-Town to even the trap house on the road. But no matter where I've lived, the Philippines is still my home. And it's through Troy 5 that I was able to reconnect with my roots. As a freshman intern, I learned that board worked to patch every crack in the bridge so that each member could walk across it. There have been times where events have been canceled, GMs have fought, and board has disagreed. But we worked hard to showcase the positives. And discovered that all it took was one voice to create lasting change. That's when I applied to become the community culture chair. As culture chair, I did my best to foster an environment where every single person felt appreciated and proud to be themselves. I worked with Matt to revitalize PAM. We brought out Sensei Alvin to teach FMA. We built Kapwa in our Hero Stories discussion and provided a space for members to reflect on what it means to be Filipino-American. But it didn't stop there. That year was the first year we institutionalized Philippine X Visibility Week, participated in Lakat for Lumad and Turn Up for Education, and brought up community orgs like KMB, Anagbayan, Gabriela for GMs. This led to becoming a fellow in the Kai Collaborative, where I grew and matured into the person I am today. I lived on a coffee farm. I listened to the stories of martial law survivals and the everyday Filipino. I pitched ideas to changemakers and CEOs of the Philippines, and when I got back here on campus, I used the tools that I learned to create my first startup, Pinoy Funder, an equity-based crowdfunding platform in the Philippines to sustain Filipino startups. Fast forward to this year, where I put my heart into everything I did and learned to disagree without being disagreeable, to maintain professionalism in the face of personal trials, and to trust in the strength of my principles even when they are challenged. And because those values never faltered, we absolutely crushed it this year in terms of having the freshest and most unique events that Troy 5 has ever seen. We had a historic friendship games run. We spot with massive schools and even placed in 3 heats. We went on a jeeping tour in historic Filipino town. We hosted Booty Bash 3, the most successful fundraiser that Troy 5 has ever hosted. And what I'm most excited about, we're in the middle of launching T-Pop, Troy 5's first high school mentorship program that our small team built from the ground up through hours of outreach, planning, and execution, even though we didn't have a lot of support. And I look forward in creating even more milestones next year that will sustain themselves. Because for me, work and play are not mutually exclusive. I have the unique ability to get things done and have a good time simply because I love what I do. I'm motivated by each and every one of you in this little TP family to accept responsibility for strengthening our USC community and beyond, and as I have been and will continue to do so for as long as you let me. And I know my personality might not mesh with everyone, but I hope that the work I've done these last 3 years speak to my passion and capabilities. As president, I will always strive to represent TP in the best light possible and make myself available because we're all part of this community and deserve to be heard. Let this be the year that general members are recognized. I will implement a compliment box where you can submit praises and thank yous. We'll celebrate whatever you can imagine and announce them at the beginning of every GM. I'll also start Member of the Week in our PR to exemplify that the members are at the heart of what we do. Let this be the year that eBoard is transparent. Let's set high standards for communication and ensure everyone is up to date with the good and the bad. Each board member will have one-on-ones with each other to discuss frustrations, successes, and failures to foster that community of support. And I'll also implement accountability checks through meetings to emphasize the level of commitment we need from each officer and to ensure that they stay consistent in their term. Let this be the year we build bridges. Bridges between board and GMs, bridges between Troy 5 and the community, between individuals and goals. Let's be open to growth and improvement in each other. Let this be the year we cultivate Kapwa. My name is Castro. I'll be damn proud to be your president.